Many of us aspire to be leaders in our chosen profession or our field, and we want to reach the zenith of our careers. But leadership is as much about taking on responsibilities and taking up all the glamour that comes along with it as it is about giving up and it's about sacrifices. In this video, I want to tell you about 10 sacrifices which every true leader needs to make in order to lead his or her team effectively. Coming up. What is going on? My name is Ramesh. Welcome to another video on Mudgal's Musings, a channel dedicated to increasing your productivity. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing because I keep posting one interesting video every single week to help you increase your productivity. And don't forget to hit that bell button so that you don't miss out anything exciting on this channel and you get notified every time I upload a new video. Throughout history and in the contemporary world, we have seen many leaders who have influenced people and nations and a whole lot of generations together through their charisma and through their ability of leading people, countries, and nations, and also most importantly, their willingness to sacrifice certain things in order to be able to lead people. What are these 10 sacrifices? In fact, there are so many more sacrifices which a true leader has to be making. But simply put, there could be about 10, that I'm going to list out in this particular video. The number one sacrifice which a true leader makes is to give up on self-interest. You see, leaders put the people before them. Leaders put the country before them. Leaders put their company or corporation before them. So they put the larger interest of the community before them or their self-interest. For them, their own growth and their own potential and fulfillment of their own desires are going to be secondary. They are driven by a cause to make a difference in maybe a country, maybe a company, or they want to do some justice to some people who are deprived, who are affected, and who want to create a better world for people around themselves, including themselves. So this giving up on self-interest is one of the qualities of true leaders, and it is actually a sacrifice. The second sacrifice which true leaders make is to giving up on spotlight. True leaders are those people who actually make their people come forward. They give credit to their people. They push their people forward for taking the limelight, taking the spotlight, getting all the attention, and they usually stand behind so that they don't come forward to claim the credit or take the spotlight or take the mic or take the stage and make themselves known or be shown to everybody. That is one of the qualities which we can identify among true leaders. Next up, true leaders don't take credit for their work, their company's work, their organization's work, or their even nation's work if they are the leaders. They usually take the stand that it is a teamwork. It is the entire team which has put together, which has come forward, which has contributed for the success of the organization. So this way, when it comes to taking any blame or taking flack for certain things that have not gone by, the leaders actually come forward and they take the blame, they take the responsibility for things that haven't gone right, and they actually give the credit to everybody else when something becomes a huge success. If there is a product which is being launched and it has become a great success, and then they say it is the teamwork, it is that department, it is this department, it is that section head. They give the credit to the others for the success, but when it comes to taking responsibility for things that have not gone well, they do come forward, and that is actually a true character of a great leader. The fourth thing which a true leader gives up is their time. You see, when there is a leader who is actually responsible for an organization, has to meet the needs of so many people in the organization. There are people who look up to him for inspiration, who look up to him for solution to the problems, and who look up to his advice and guidance. And sometimes there could be silly things, there could be very small things which people who are below the leader they bring up to the leader for solutions. Now the leader will actually have to be giving up on the time and spend some time with these people, talk to them, and don't make them feel uncomfortable, don't make them feel unwelcome. So that is a great quality which true leaders demonstrate, that they give up on their time, they have time, they create time for their employees, so that the employees feel confident, the employees feel comfortable, and the employees feel supported. The fifth most important thing which the leaders give up is the habit of holding information to themselves, that holding the information very close to their heart and disclosing it in the nth hour, in the last moment, putting everybody into some kind of confusion. Well, the true leaders actually believe that by sharing the information at the appropriate time and at the appropriate occasions, they are actually enabling and empowering their team of people. And with this empowerment, the team actually works wonders. They contribute more because they have all the necessary information well in time. They are well prepared for the tasks and the challenges that lie ahead of them, and they are able to deliver the expected results. So this is one very, very clear indication that the leaders do not hoard information. They would rather share the information well in time with all concerned. The sixth thing which a true leader gives up is being biased or holding on to their own ideas and their own thought processes. They are open to criticism, they are open to disagreements. In fact, they rather worry if there is no disagreement or if there are no contrary opinions coming from their team members and from the others. A true leader actually worries, is something wrong? Why is my team simply towing my line? Why are there no contrary opinions? So they understand the value of contrary opinions, because that provides a different perspective to the entire scenario. A new light, a new direction is provided, and the leader gets an opportunity of viewing a particular thing, a topic or a challenge or a problem area from different perspectives, with which he or she will be able to solve the problem or overcome the challenge and move ahead. So this is one such quality which the leaders have to sacrifice. They cannot be prejudiced. Next up, leaders give up control. They are so full within themselves, and they have so much of confidence within themselves and also in their teams, that they don't feel the need to control every single thing, every little thing that is happening. And they empower their employees, they empower their team members to carry out the responsibilities that are assigned to them, to be accountable for the deliverables that they are responsible for, and they have full faith and they support them. They don't feel the need to control every little thing. Next up, leaders give up on holding on to their past experiences. Although the past experiences and their own capabilities in the past would have brought them to this current leadership position, they do understand that the current scenario and the future expectations and the future developments may not actually be in accordance with what their experience has been. They understand the fact that even though they may be leaders, there is so much more they themselves have to be learning. There are so many new skills that they need to be acquiring, and there are so many new ideologies and thought processes that they need to be developing. So with this realization, a true leader is actually capable of driving their team, providing a right direction to their teams, and achieving the organizational as well as self goals. The ninth thing which the leaders give up is position power. Quite often we have seen that people who are actually leaders, sometimes they make use of their power or the position that they have, and then they say, because I am so and so, because I'm the general manager, because I am the president, because I am the head, because I am the head of section, or so and so, you need to listen to me. Because I am saying so and so, you need to listen or you need to work. Well, the true leaders actually know that this doesn't work, and in the long run it is not going to be effective. So what they do, instead they are respectful towards people, instead they are supportive towards people, instead they lend their ears to what the others have got to say, or if they have got any other opinion, any other suggestions, any other ideas. Now they listen to this, and in the process of listening, they cajole people, they actually influence people, they encourage people, and in most cases, they inspire people to work. And that's how a true leader is able to bring out the best from among his or her people. The 10th and the final thing which true leaders give up is the need to dominate discussions, which in fact is actually my weakness. I still have this urge and this very strong sense that tells me that I need to kind of take charge of situations. I need to take charge of the discussions, lead the discussions, get everybody on board, and get moving. Well, that is one major area which I need to be working upon. Now, why the leaders should give up on this part? It's a very simple fact. If there is going to be a meeting, if there is some kind of a discussion happening, the very purpose of discussion is that everybody gets an opportunity to express themselves, express their thoughts, express their ideas. So some may be able to do it very effectively, and the points could also be very valid and very valuable, and some may not be as effective, the case may be. But that doesn't give the right to a leader to dominate the entire discussion. In a 40 minutes or 45 minutes discussion and meeting, if the leader is speaking for about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, I don't think that kind of a meeting can ever be called as a fruitful or productive meeting. So true leaders understand this reason or understand this fact, and they give equal opportunity for everybody to express themselves, so that they draw the best thoughts that come from different people. That's all on Mudgal's Musings this week. Thanks for watching this video. Like it if you like it. Do share the video among your friends and acquaintances, just in case they might also be interested in watching such videos. Question of the day: what, according to you, are some other sacrifices which leaders have to make? In fact, the true leaders. Do mention them in the comments below. Till I see you next time, have a wonderful time ahead. Bye-bye.